Welcome to my first episode of my very first podcast. When my friend Phil Hill knows Smart Home Tech reached out to me and was telling me about podcasts and asked me about doing one and said I should do one. This was over a year ago. I said, no, podcasts, that's not my thing. They're not me. I tried that and no, it didn't work for me. I don't like them, etc., etc., etc. I went on and on and on about all the reasons why I am not doing a podcast and will not do it and won't ever do it. That was my feeling back then over a year ago. Well, Phil Hill kept trying to speak with me about this, and each time I was like, no, that's not me. Now I understand and realize I was saying those things because I didn't really understand what a podcast was. And when he explained to me what they were over the previous few months, I started listening a little bit more. And then he went right into it full force, and I listened even more. Then he said the magic word video. That's when I really started to look at some things and say, okay, maybe this is for me. I am a firm believer that video is the way to go, especially in our world today, to talk to people through video so they can have a connection. Like right now, you have a connection with me. You're listening to me. You are tuned in with me. We see things eye to eye right now. At least that's the whole impression that I'm getting right now because you are here on my podcast and listen to my very first episode of my first podcast. So things are evolving. People are evolving. You are evolving. I'm evolving. The whole world is evolving. And it comes down to what do you want to do? And when I looked at that for myself and said, what do I want to do? I want to do exactly what I'm doing and I want to do more of it. Videos. I enjoy putting products out and giving people a customer experience, giving them a personal experience of what I'm doing and having them having you get a feel for what I'm doing through products, through experience, through ideas, through creativity, through emotions, and the whole gamut of things. And that's why I'm here today doing this podcast because I want to share even more on a different platform in a different manner what I do. I do videos and I put out products to let people know. I put out information about the products so that people can get a custom experience and see, okay, is this product for me? Is this product not for me? And that's what I enjoy doing. So the reason I'm doing this podcast is manyfold. Number one, I want to step out here and just give you an experience of different products through my eyes and through my feelings of these particular products. For example, the EcoFlow, that's what this is right here. It comes with everything you need, comes with the quick start guide and a whole bunch of other things to get you on your way to understanding a little bit about what a home power system is, what a power block for your home. It's like having that little charger, that extra portable power pack for your cell phone or your computer. That's what this is for your entire home. As you can see, it's pretty small, but it's super, super powerful. It has 15 different ports that you can plug things into, the USB ports, the USB-C, the USB-A. It also has the AC plugs on the opposite side of it to plug in many devices, and you can hook it up to solar panels, whether the solar panels are on your home, whether it's on your RV, whether it's on the ground. You can hook those up and get sustainable energy and having a sustainable product that can help not only the planet, but can add value to you and your family by lessening the amount of financial hardships you may be having, in the sense of it can lessen that area of your pocket because you can use solar electricity, solar energy, instead of using electricity out of your home. You can also have the comfort of not having to spend a lot of emotional energy in the way of stress that comes through your body because of different things that you're doing within your home and spending that money and having to hook up things here and hook up things there. And the stress of knowing that the power may go out in any minute and you don't have anything in your house, in your home, or anywhere in your area to be able to sustain your television, your refrigerator, your freezer, your computer, your electronic devices. because you don't have an extra backup power source. So that is another thing that the EcoFlow Delta 2 Max can do in your home. It can power many devices in your home. It has the ability to power many devices in your home, and make sure that you're following the instructions very carefully when you're using this product. It's small. It has earned several different honors and awards, which is wonderful to know you have a product like that that is recognized throughout the world on different platforms for being such a massive sustainability product that can help people for generations to come. Now, and I say that because the idea and what you can get from this, learn from this, and glean from this can go on and be passed down to generations about how to help our planet and to help families in general. Being economically friendly is always a good thing. Always, always, always a good thing. Now, that's one of the reasons that I do this podcast, because of what you just saw. So I did this demonstration, short demonstration, as an example of why I'm out here and why I want to do these podcasts. Also, being able to bring some different people like Phil Hill knows Smart Home Tech, bringing his experience in that world to my podcast and being able to share some things, bringing some other people from different backgrounds. Not all things are for all people in all situations at all times. All people are different. And that's what I say about everybody when I'm doing my different live streams on different platforms, is everybody is different. Not everybody responds to things in the same way. So will I be focused on just one thing? No. I know many schools of thought say you niche down, you get that one thing, and you just do that one thing and you stay there. That's not this podcast. This podcast is going to have many different things, a variety of things to give you experience on from my perspective on different things, because my life has not just been one thing. I did not start as a child and learn one thing and stuck with that all my life. I went many different directions and gleaned from a lot of different things. And that's what I'm going to share with you on this podcast. So I hope you will stay tuned, and I hope you will continue to come back. Make sure you subscribe to my channel to see some of the things I'll be talking about. So I'll be speaking about things all the way from RC boats on my mother's pond to the EcoFlow Delta 2 Max power generator system type things, from cell phones, lights, camera, action, and maybe throwing a little ballroom dance in here and there. But the idea, going back to this podcast, it is my very first podcast, my very first episode, and things will change and I will evolve, I'm sure, as my platform evolves and as I learn all about this podcast world. Thank you so much for joining. This is TSL Daily, where I'll be coming to you with daily things. Now, it may not be daily on this particular podcast. It may be daily on some of my other platforms, but I'm going to bring a lot of it, a whole lot of it, right here, front and center on my YouTube podcast, TSL Daily. Hope to see you soon.